Hello guys, welcome to our farm where we live here and also farm here. In this small farm, we have decided to only have onions on it, but we also have a few fruit trees for us to eat while we're here. Firstly, we have a mango tree, and it's still maturing. We have some mangoes, as you can see. We also have a guava tree. They are still not ripe, but we are waiting for them to ripe. Sugar cane. We also have leopards here. We have bananas. We have so many bananas too. We have avocado. And we also have a tree tomato, which is somewhere here. As you can see, we have some bananas which are almost ready. Yes, let's find. I think this is lemon or orange, I'm not sure. Yeah, and then we have the onions. So guys, we have onions here, like these are of the same season, meaning they will be harvested all at once. So what we are doing right now is putting on fertilizer. We also have sweet potatoes. This is a sweet potato. We put fertilizer and some pesticides, and I forgot to say we farm by irrigation. I mean drip irrigation, because we're in Kajiado, and in Kajiado water is scarce. Onions take like 3 months to mature. So after 3 months, that's after the seed bed. After 3 months, we're harvesting. So just take a look. You cannot eat everything on this farm and finish. We also have spinach. This might look dry, but if we give it water, we have more mango trees at the middle here. This is because at this point of our farm, there is a lot of water, like water rests here because this part is lower. So we do not buy spinach, kales, or any vegetables here. We also have carrots, French beans, coriander, and much more, and I'll show you everything of that in a minute. Here we have meshiri or French beans. I will show you what French beans is, but for now we use maize stalks. We plant maize to act as windbreakers and also for eating at home or selling the locals around. So come with me as I show you French beans. So with French beans, once you plant, you harvest 3 times. The first time after you have harvested, you will harvest again in the next 5 days. And after that, you'll harvest one last time after the next 5 days. So we harvested on Wednesday. Monday, we are going to harvest once more. This is so beautiful, but we are not doing it for the beauty, because once they grow, they're going to be so strong and they will act as windbreakers and protect the French beans. So no wind will damage. So guys, here we have more onions. They may look a bit slanted or maybe like they're not so firm. This is because we had weeds on this section of land, you see, but they have weeded the area, and we are going to spray some pesticides and insecticides and also do more fertilizer on it, and it will be glowing. But on that end you can see it's a bit stubbly, maybe because the one who was weeding started either from that side or this side. I think from that side, yeah. So but for these ones, they are a bit behind than the ones we saw at home. This is the farm that's outside the home, the other one we live there. So before we plant, this is what we do. This is called a seed bed, and the whole of this is called a block. So if you ask how many beds does your block have, this is the bed and this is the block. I think the beds here are 50 or something, more than 50. So we plant on a block, but before we transplant onto the block, we plant them in a seed bed. Here we also have onions. and they are still at a young stage. These ones are 3 weeks old. Yes, 3 weeks old. We brought them here from a seed bed. So guys, you might wonder where we get our water from, especially since we're in Kajiado and you know water in Kajiado is scarce. So we use borehole water, which is at home. If you can show them, there's a tank there, a blue one and a black one. So water comes from that place where there is a borehole. We transport it through pipes and we farm through irrigation, so it's a bit easier. You can see we have pipes, and this is a drip line, and it has some holes. This is how the onions get water. When we plant onions, we plant beside the holes on the drip line, side by side, and that's what we do here to all the farms. So water comes from home to around 4 farms. So guys, I'm exhausted as you can see, but it's a wrap. We've taken a tour to 4 farms, but we've managed to record and show you 3 of them. And I just want to say, if you are watching this video and you followed till here, thank you so much, and there will be more coming on later. Just subscribe. I don't know where you're watching it from, maybe YouTube, but just subscribe, share and like and comment whatever you like to see next, and we will deliver. Bye bye.